Greetings, programs, and welcome back to Payday 2. And I'm sitting down and recording this purely because I had intended to all along, and it's not because it's some kind of emergency stand-in video, as I couldn't finish my Leningrad review video in time. That is a scurrilous lie, and anybody that tells you that is just not someone to be trusted. Anyway... Yeah, no, it's I'm recording this rather late because it's just been one of those days. I have so many days recently, and this might be somewhat derpy, but we're just going to give it a go anyway because I'd quite like to get something recorded for the channel. So, Payday 2, I don't think I've played this for a little while, at least not for the channel. I have been playing it a bit in my, non... how to put it? I've been playing it when I haven't been recording it. Let's just say it that way. That's probably the simplest. And I think I'm right in saying I don't know that I've done any videos since the last big update because they did a big change with the skill trees. I think the perk decks have remained the same, but the skill trees got a major rebalance, and it wasn't just the skills themselves, it was how you put points into those skills. It was how the skill trees actually work. So a lot of stuff, just like a lot of the tried and tested builds of yore just got completely wiped away. But there's a lot that are fairly similar, and then because of this change, some fairly interesting new builds came in. There's also, I believe, in about 2 weeks' time-ish, it might be a little sooner than that actually, another fairly major update. I think they are, if I am completely not misconstruing what I've read, finally bringing in I can't even say the word, personalized. Yeah, this is the state that today has been in. It's just yeah. I'm not even going to try that. I'm just going to say safe houses that you can customize. There we go. Because I can't manage the other word, apparently. It's not a complicated word, but apparently tonight it is. So yeah, that is in the relatively near future. But I'm just going to jump into a random match, if I can find one, and or a random mission, rather, and play with a build I've not tried before. And it's actually, I'll very quickly... show off what this is. Now I've got various let's see if I can bring up, there we go. So I've got a kind of tanky, heavily armoured build. I haven't actually spec'd out a stealthy, quiet build at all. Grinder is based around the Grinder perk deck. Turrets is using some of the new turret skills, and turrets did change a lot. I think it was in Technician. If I actually bring up the turrets... You can basically turn Payday almost into one of those tower defense mini games, and you can get up to 4 turrets. There's actually 2 different kinds of turrets you can put down, and the way that turrets work has also changed compared to what it was prior to whichever patch changed all this, which was a little while ago now. But it makes turrets rather fun these days. On certain missions, you can take rats, for example, or... some of the days of Hoxton Breakout, or I don't even know, there's a whole bunch of missions. Ones where you're trying to defend a relatively small enclosed space, or there's lines of defense in terms of corridors or whatever, and you can just plonk down a bunch of turrets and murder so much, and it's really fun. But we're not going to do that. We're going to go with the build that I've just been experimenting with, and I actually need to go back to that screen. And basically, this is a build where I have spec'd it around a couple of things. The first one is pistol skills. So I've got a bunch of the pistol skills from Fugitive, including Akimbo. And Akimbo, it's still the case that you can either take a skill that will buff your Akimbo. Anybody can use Akimbo pistols these days. This is one of the changes they made, or Akimbo weapons. But if you want to not have the penalties, or as severe penalties for Akimbo weapons, you either need the Akimbo skill, or you need the perk deck. And I can't remember which perk deck it is now. But there's one of the perk deck that also alleviates the penalties of having Akimbo weapons. But I've gone for the skill in this case. Ghost is the other one. Ghost gives you a bunch of bonuses for silenced weapons in particular. So I've got silenced weapons and Akimbo and all these pistol skills. So I've got dual wielding silenced Deagle pistols. There's a bunch in Ghost to do with your concealment skills as well, and movement skills. I don't think I've got much in Technician. Oh, okay, I've got, yes, the one that gives me just bonus accuracy and stability, and the basic one of Fire Control, which is another 12 accuracy when hip firing, which is quite useful because you do that quite a lot with akimbo weapons. And there's some basic ones in Enforcer, and in Mastermind I've gone for Inspire because Inspire is just really useful. So this is, I mean, in theory I could do this with, say, a lightweight ballistic vest if I slightly respec it. But I'm just taking the two-piece suit. I don't get a lot of dodge out of this. This is not really a pure dodge build. In fact, I'm using the Grinder perk deck, so as I do damage, I get health back. But the other perk deck you could use, if you wanted to make it more of a pure dodge build, you could use Rogue or Muscle. I'm having fun with Muscle on some builds. And the top level of Muscle, you start regenerating health, or you just get a small trickle of health coming back all the time. So it's with Grinder, it's you doing damage that regenerates health, but with Muscle, it's just a slow tick over time, which sometimes that's more useful, and sometimes the ability to, you know, do something to get the health back is more useful. But yeah, I experimented with it, but then I went back to Grinder. So even with the, I've got the double deagles with silencers and a micro laser, which I had to scavenge from elsewhere. I've played, I don't know how many hours of this, and I found literally one micro laser, which is like the laser pointer device that you can stick on pistols and a couple of the SMGs that basically doesn't have any concealment penalty. And I don't know if it's just ultra rare or if I've been really unlucky, but I have literally one, so I have to swap it around the different weapons I'm using. The secondary I've got is the good old Judge, and this is one of the very few weapons I have that has a skin on it. It's got the Mahusive silencer, which is the only silencer I have. I think there is another silencer available. But with the skills from the Ghost tree, it doesn't matter. I'm down to my maximum possible concealment anyway. So that's my weapon for dealing with shields, faceplates, whatever. That's an HE Judge. So yeah, I probably should have mentioned that with the concealment, that brings bonuses to not only damage, but also critical chance as well. So if I click on, say, here, you can see, look at these bonuses. So I'm getting quite a hefty bit of bonus damage, bonus accuracy, bonus stability, and it doesn't show it, but also a lot of bonus concealment, not bonus concealment, bonus criticals. And that's especially useful when you're dealing with some of the tougher boss enemies, and you just have to hit them a couple of times and they go down because you've managed to get a critical. So yeah, it's a bit, I'm not sure this, like what you would call this. I've just called it a silenced akimbo build because it's using skills that kind of, you know, I've managed to marry them together in a way that works quite well. But the downside is it's also a very ammo hungry build. Akimbo weapons always are, but because I haven't been able to spec into ammo bags really, it's relying on ammo pickups, and it's relying on just being careful with ammo generally. So I'll try and find something, and it might be a bit difficult at this time of night, but yeah, we'll just jump forwards and try and find some random people to get in with and see how it goes. Well, here we are, and yeah, it looks like it's going to be Hoxton Breakout. This is literally 5 or 6 minutes later, and it's been the usual thing of clicking on the thing and Payday going, joining failed, or joining people just as they've finished, or I even tried setting up my own contract and sat there for about 4 minutes, 5 minutes, nothing happened. Joined this contract thinking it was going to be a fire starter, which is alright. I think I've showed that one on the channel before, but it's been a while. But instead, they then changed contract. But you know what? Screw it. It's Hoxton. We'll go with it. We know what we're doing. I'm going to run around and kill things. And at least I know they're not trying to do a sneaky build. In theory, with this build, it's not really set up for stealth and casing at all, but you've still got the minimum possible concealment value, and you're still packing silenced weapons. So in theory, you could bodge it a bit, but it just doesn't have a lot of the relevant skills. So here we are, a pair of silenced deagles, which, yeah, they're rather ammo hungry. And you don't get to carry a huge amount of ammo. but it's pretty powerful, and especially if you get to just run up someone and go blap blap blap. The downside is I didn't find enough points, or I couldn't I didn't want to take points from elsewhere to get the pistol reload skill, and that means the reload is also a bit on the long side. But apart from that, it works rather well, and if you get the chance to aim, they're not exactly completely inaccurate weapons. It's just if you are stopping to aim, it slows you down. And again, there are skills that let you keep moving at speed, because speed is one of the big benefits of this build. If you take the right skills, you can just keep moving even whilst aimed. But again, that's the thing. You have to pick and choose what you want to take quite carefully, because it's going to have a big impact. I don't know why I stabbed that window. I just did. Take that window. So even the tan enemies, I'm finding I'm able to take them down without too much difficulty. Oh, hello, Dozer. And sometimes it's like 3 or 4 shots, and well, I say 3 or 4 shots, which is actually like 8 bullets, considering I'm wielding 2 guns. You know, you can take a dozer down without having to knock out the faceplate and do that sort of thing. So yeah, it's powerful, but it is ammo hungry. I'm already down to a rather lower amount of ammo, and I don't have a huge amount of dodge here. And also you can just go pow 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 pow, and that's a dead dozer. But this is the benefit of the ability to go fast, and the ability the benefit rather of having the thingamy perk deck, the grinder perk deck, is that I just do damage and get the health back. So yeah, I don't really have any armour to speak of because I'm just wearing a suit. But yeah, it's not even like I've got dodge, which is basically an alternative form of armour to work with. I'm just going with the ability to regenerate health more than anything else. There we go. So we're just waiting for the truck to make its merry way. I mean, Hoxton is one of the staples. You get really good XP for doing Hoxton. It's one of the ones that's loud only. So you're never going to join in a group or join in the middle of a session and find out that they're doing it sneaky stealth and you're wandering around with a rocket launcher and a minigun. Sometimes you want to wander around with a rocket launcher and a minigun. But that's one of the nice things about Payday, is with a lot of the missions being essentially having the ability to do them both ways. It effectively means that you know, it's you might almost say, well, it's almost 2 games. Anyway, so even though it's not a pistol, I get extra damage out of this just because it's silenced compared to when I would be using the normal build with it. Because I do sometimes, like, it's useful if you're going for any kind of dodge build or whatever, and you've got to keep your concealment down to under 35 or 25, I can't remember. But there are benefits to it, and having something where you can knock down shields is fairly useful. But usually, just with a standard Judge HE shells, it takes 2 hits. And in this one, it's with the bonuses from having the silencer, it's just a single hit, so that's quite nice. Oh, I like your dude. Kill the dudes, because, you know, we'll kill you back if you don't. But it's the speed of this that's quite nice, and it's almost a bit jarring when you go to one of the slower builds. And yes, you can use then MG42s and rocket launchers and all the other kind of crazy weapons, but you feel like a really slow thing. I'm trying to think of analogy there, and I failed. I don't know, it's like playing an ELC versus playing a mouse. There you go, there's an analogy for you. Right, yeah, normally the tans, I think I got one in his head there, but it's just the extra crit chance. It really does show up with the tougher enemies in particular. So I'll just grab more ammo, sprint down the way, taking a bit of damage, dodging all these by enemies, but oh, so in a bit of trouble. So I was in a bit of trouble. I think we've missed any packages. I've picked up 3 so far, so there's probably going to be more in the actual garage area. Oh, I think I meant to take... Oh, it doesn't matter, it's fine. I was going to say take a dock bag, but no, I've got a single ammo bag. Someone else has got a single ammo bag, so it's probably a good thing. Even though it's a basic, unupgraded ammo bag. It's better than... Oh, hello. Not having it at all. Yeah, it's the one thing I would like to have of the potential skills is the thing that gives me better pistol reload, but... oh, there we go, we found him on the first try. It's always nice when it's that room and it's just like, that's the very first one. You don't have to go around opening literally every single door, because sometimes it's literally the last one and you have to have opened all of them. That guy. Oh. I do like the judge. And I've got to say, I like the look of the big silencer on it. So yeah, I can't remember if I got that one because they changed the way the safes, because there was a big outcry over safes and microtransactions, and then Overkill have to some extent redeemed their reputation. I think at this point they've taken note of the fact that the community was clearly overall not particularly happy with the way they were doing microtransactions, and so they've changed it a bit now. But I've got that Judge skin, which is purely a cosmetic one, and I've got one for the Nagant, which gives, I think, 1 extra concealment, and then I think that one I just bought. I just straight up bought on the workshop, and then I've got one for the Barrett, whatever the 50 cal rifle is called, which was that was just a random safe drop, and it's not one I'd ever actually use because it's. I mean, if I could somehow use a silenced 50 cal sniper rifle in a dodge build, then okay, you could use the silenced weapon bonuses. Hell, you could even do a heavy armor build but still use the silenced weapon bonuses. Although I don't know if you get any specific, bonuses for a silenced sniper rifle, like you do with silenced pistols. But yeah, it's a bit of a waste because it's not a skin. Because some skins come with a certain set of mods. You have to use those mods with this skin. You might be able to tweak it a little bit, but yeah, in the case of that one, no. I mean, I don't use the Barrett that often anyway, and the Barrett in that configuration is not particularly useful. So, that was the first bit. And this is the second bit. And I think we'll just stick with what we've got. And of course, the second day of this, I think this is a fine setup. The second day of this, you can open either an infirmary or an armory to get extra ammo anyway. And there's plenty of guys, there's a package right there. There's plenty of guys that oh, okay, just swipe what's going on. Okay, something, but no key cards. I'm waiting. All the other people get all of the kills. Oh, there's a key card. Let's take that. I was saying something there. Probably wasn't important. It really is. Yeah, it's been that kind of a day. I don't know. I've got my Leningrad video. It's at the point where, we'll just shoot all of the things now. Oh, in fact, it's the first one I tried. Yeah, I got it to the point where it's all like edited and everything. The actual video was all in place, but attempts to then sit down and record the relevant voice. Oh, hello! I just got rocket launched by an ally. That was useful. And then a shield landed in my face. Yeah. Yeah, it was not going well. And some days it's like that, unfortunately. You try and you try and you try, and it gets to the point where it's like playing World of Tanks and you get like on a losing streak, and it's just like the frustration gets to you, and it's like that doing videos sometimes. The frustration, I may have just killed a silly. The frustration just kind of builds up to the point where you know that you just have to do something else, because otherwise you're going to be there all day and it's going to get worse and worse and worse. Sometimes you, like with World Attack, sometimes you have to know when to do something different, when to back away. I should be crouching more, really. Because that gives me... Oh, actually, no, it doesn't give me extra dodge. Not with this build. I'm still, you know, old habits die hard. You can take a skill that gives you extra dodge when you're crouching, but I don't think I have that skill. So, yeah. Let's kill the taser. Plonk down my ammo bag in this corner. I usually do. This is just a habit because you can reach through the wall and from the corridor you can get it, from there you can get it, and you can also get it from this side corridor here. In fact, you can... Yeah, so if we get the archive bit of the mission, you can then go through, crouch down, and just grab some ammo. It's very useful. Right, also there's a dude there. I'm surprised somebody else didn't kill him, unless they did, and it's just a bit of lag between me and the host. I had to cast the net fairly wide when trying to find a game to join, because I don't think there were many people playing this late. And by default it restricts it to people that are close by, so you're not... I mean, you could play with people, you know, like literally across the Atlantic, but you would get some weird, like, delay effects from the ping. So normally I would not be able to, I'm not always doing it, but I'd not be able to one-shot the tasers with that HE judge. But no, with the extra damage you actually can. So we're still in the first phase of this, defend the ops room. Oh, hello, you're a cloaker. Right, so, security office, which means you have to drill a door, and sometimes there's poison gas. You've got to get out of there. I should be aiming these shots if if I have the opportunity to aim the shots. I really should be aiming the shots instead of just wasting ammo. There we go. Blap, 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 blap. Got no idea what this is like to look at. It's one of the... Like, this is completely not related to anything and just a random sideways thought I'm having, but... yeah, Overwatch. Overwatch has looked interesting, and I keep trying to watch people play Overwatch. Well, I say people, principally Circon. I've watched a couple of videos online as well, and it's like trying to follow it is a bit mad because I don't really know what's going on that well. But on the other hand, it's probably the case that I'd maybe be okay actually playing it because I played TF2, I played this, and you know, sometimes it gets a bit frenetic. And I mostly do okay, but generally the faster paced a game is, the more I potentially struggle with it. There we go. Right, the main benefit of this is the ability to put out a lot of bullets very quickly. Well, not quite as quickly as, you know, like a minigun or something, but so rather more accurate than a minigun. Oh, hello. Some people. Oh, bunch of people. Hello, bunch of people. Stabby, stabby. Yeah, I think I just stabbed a dude in the head. It's fine. He probably had it come in. I bet he kicks puppies in his spare time.
Sniper just ate a bullet of mine.
Oh, and a taser.
One less taser.
There we go. Just killed the taser with a single HE round, and you can't do that with a normal HE judge. So this is it really does give a nice buff to weapons, those ghost skills that make silenced weapons more powerful. But there are certain penalties just from having silenced weapons generally. Oh, I actually did get him. Oh, dudes, bunch of dudes, hello bunch of dudes. This guy actually ran into the security office, but I think I got him. Okay, I'm really starting to run low on ammo. I think because I'm using the Deagle in particular, the ammo pickups are not a lot. If I was using one of the other pistols, I would probably get more ammo, and my ammo pickup rate would be much better. But they would obviously be less powerful as well. So it's trading power for ammo capacity and ammo hungriness. Is ammo hungriness a thing? You know what I mean, right? Yeah, maybe you do. I don't know. Hello, hostage. Probably shouldn't shoot the hostage. I've managed to shoot one hostage already. I don't like it when you shoot the hostages. So yeah, if you've got... I've done this with the turrets, and you can just set up like 2 or 3 turrets here, or well, maybe 3 is a bit overkill, but you can set up like 2 turrets on top of the consoles and then put turrets outside and just rack up a lot of kills. Because it's purely all funneling into one spot. Oh, there's another dozer. There we go, he's dead. Run through here. Oh, we gotta kill him. Oh, having said that. Taser! Suddenly a wild taser appears. Yeah, it's funny the number of people that seem to know me as that guy that does the Pokemon references, even though it's extremely light, shall we say. I don't... I used to do a lot more of that stuff. I'd have stuff in the middle of videos, and these days it's really just the title cards. And of course Caption Guy persists in using that same font, which I don't think is even the official. I think it's just like a fan recreation. At least I think so. It's just a random one I found online, and yeah, here we are 3 years later. I'm the guy that does the Pokemon references, even though it's literally just the titles. Oh, hello. Sneaky dude's coming up with this. I'm almost out of ammo again. Even though I'm picking up, it's only a couple of rounds at a time, so it's not even covering it that much. Kill all you. Take damage. Dodge. Keep trying to knife him, which is very unsociable of him. Flap. 2 with 1 shell. Oh, hello. That's a dozer. So, might wanna might wanna run upstairs. Yeah. Yeah, you really don't. Oh, hello, low health. You don't get a lot of dodge. You do not get a lot of dodge. And this is not particularly an accurate weapon. Has anyone else put down an ammo bag yet? I mean, if I go down, it's not the end of the world, of course. Everyone else is doing pretty well, and someone can res me, but... oh, I can't afford to waste too much ammo with this thing. Anyway, more kills means more health back, basically. Is it safe to go downstairs yet? What are you shooting at me? Well, probably that dude that's right there in my face! Hello, Mr. Dozer! How are you doing? Is this enough bullets to... Oh, there we go. See, instantly headshot him. That's that bonus critical damage, or bonus critical chance right there. I think it can stack up to like 35% extra. If I'm remembering correctly, it might be more, it might be less. That's just what my memory's telling me. Could be completely massively wrong about that, as I so often am. These have a few more rounds. I'm in the director's office at the moment. I got a bit caught up there with blethering away and, you know, shooting at stuff, so I wasn't actually paying attention to where we're at. Any additional dudes? Somebody actually running around outside. Oh, you can't. It'd be funny if you could literally run out the front door, but no, the level doesn't go out that far. Did anyone find any additional packages? There might be some in the... Hello! Oh, never mind. There might be some in the areas we haven't accessed, because of course you can potentially use keycards to get up into the the catwalk areas. Poop! Right, I don't think that killed the friendly, or maybe it did kill a friendly, in which case, whoopsie! The guy that we controlled to be on our side. I kind of imagine it like, oh, you know that scene from Austin Powers, and he's waggling his eyebrows and telling the guy to go and get him some orange sherbet. I kind of imagine it being like that, when you flip a guard to be on your side. Full on Austin powers. Oh, and it's Captain Winters. Good, good. That's going to be slightly fun and annoying. This is the part where normally I just, like, if I have a sniper rifle, I just stand and pour in round after round of Nigant ammo. But, oh, that's okay, that's fine. Boop! Oh, taking a bit of, right, let's just go whack, 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 whack. It's literally just wearing them down. So take out that shield. Right, I am probably... Whoa, whoa. Let's not die. I am starting to run a bit low on ammo. This is a major limitation of this build, is just how quickly you can run out. Who's got a sniper scope on there? Oh, boom, boom, boom. Oh, hello, another dozer. Oh god, and I'm down. Thank you for the res, whoever that was. Oh, I wanted to switch guns though. Oh, and I still need to reload. Come on, come on, reload. There we go, someone else got him. Right, did we take care of Captain Winters already? Good, good. Turn around and pick up the ammo. Right. I mean, it's a good... The extra damage it does, it's... Normally, with the shotgun judge, it's just like, okay, if I see a shield, whip it out. And 2 shells usually does the job. Because it's not a hugely damaging weapon in of itself against ordinary targets. It stuns targets, it kind of knocks them over. But with the extra damage you get, it's really nice. It becomes a viable damage dealing secondary. Oh, saying, okay, I'll get shot while I'm trying to... Oh, that's what they want me to do. Okay. You want me to open something? Yep. Telling me what you possibly want me to open would be good. Oh, there's some dudes. And, hey, Inspire. Inspire is never not useful. Oh, I see. Okay, means use it for we get something that where we can open the keycard door. I don't know why I reloaded there. I only got like 7 rounds of ammo anyway. It's just kind of reflex. Sometimes it's an unhealthy reflex, and that's why you have to be careful with the HE shells. Yeah, I totally meant to do that. Right, who is there someone in the smoke that I can't see? Maybe. Up there that I definitely can see. It does just enough damage to actually, like, sometimes you can take out multiple targets with a single HE shell. It's basically the 105mm derp. And it's also exceptionally useful for knocking out base plates. Around the side of the smoke. Hey! You do like that kind of shot and just in the ground and it takes out multiple people. That's never not fun. Okay, it's getting a bit lively in this neighbourhood. Oh. We're not really seeing plenty of tans and tasers, but we're not really seeing a lot of potentially nastier I've seen a few dozers as well, actually. I'm just thinking of cloakers specifically. We don't seem to have seen many cloakers. Right, they want me to get downstairs and oh, hello. Kill all the things. Right, anyway. Keycard. so little. Hello. Ammo left. I usually, like, it used to be I would always favour opening the armory, but not the armory, the I've spoiled my own story there. Favour opening the infirmary, but these days I tend to prefer opening the armory if it's. But sometimes you get lots and lots of keep. Oh, somebody actually already did open the armory. Well, that's super useful. I didn't even think to check. But yeah, with some of the builds, it's just like super ammo hungry. This is one of them, right? Yeah, that's what 2 civvies I've killed so far. You really have to be careful with the the HE anything, HE shotguns, anything with an explosion radius, grenades, and of course the RPG. So yeah, I'm normally quite careful about trying to not kill civilians, and this time I've managed to kill 2. Because it's just been like, pull the trigger, and oh wait, that's a civilian, I just realised a second too late. So I think this is the last bit. Oh, just ran past it. It's a cop! Oh wait, don't shoot him. It's our guy. He's going to get us some orange sherbet. Yes. Right. So we've got 1 key card for the escape, which is fine. There's actually an achievement, I believe, for drilling the escape door. Oh, that was way too many shots. They're not the most, like, at close range they're fairly lethal, but they're not the most accurate even when you're aiming, because, you know, it's a pair of pistols. And it's why you really need some kind of laser pointer for them to work.
Shield taken care of. Shield's history.
It's always fun when you get multiples with a single shot. You can do that with sniper rifles as well. Like if you line it up right, you can get multiple stabby, 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 stabby all day long. Gotta practice that shanking motion, you know. You'd think it would explode on the railings, but oh, apparently not. Can't shoot me, I'm famous! Right, also I think we're actually making a getaway at this point. Be a bit mad and just jump down there, but I'm on perilously low health as it is. Oh, hello. It's getting a bit interesting. Dozer, get that guy. I think it's possibly gotten a bit mad because I killed some civilians as well. Generally that kind of bumps the difficulty. And for once, it's not me, the one that's just lagging massively behind everyone else. Now we're all standing, gesturing for this guy. I can always shout him up, actually. Why is everyone going upstairs? Are we not leaving? Hello? We have a little party up there? I think they saw him go down and they all ran up to help him, and of course I just shouted him up. Yeah, Inspire is super useful. It really is. It's probably one of the most useful skills. Oh, apparently I also did a side job. I'll have to remember to go and claim that. Oh, and I had the highest body count and the highest specials. Not bad. Although, probably awful accuracy. Oh, no, actually 50%'s not terrible. But I was getting a lot of multiple hits and multiple kills with the HE shells. So that figure is probably a little bit deceiving. Civilians killed 3! It's actually worse than I thought. I thought I'd only killed 2. Well done me. Anyway, we found some more packages. So, yeah, we have successfully Hoxton breakouts. God, I'm so good at English. I'm so good at English that sometimes it hurts. It physically hurts. And a new material, okay. I did think of, oh, we got a nice, a weapon mod. I've got one weapon that has that. I think it's actually the Nagant, and I think it came with the skin. Or did it? No, I think I put it on the Nagant separately. It was like an XP booster or something like that. So, anyway, they're all wrapping things up anyway, so I will do the same. Although I might just show off one thing. I was very tempted. I got another Jean-Claude mask, and I was very tempted. And I set up in a way that I kind of like. It's shiny and it's gold and it's still red and white, but I'm not sure it's the same. It's not the Jean-Claude mask. So we're going to go back to, there we go, the classic look. Look at that deadly, deadly panda. That is not a panda you want to mess with. So there we are. Yeah, completely 100% planned to do this. As I said, it was in no way just a thing that I sat down and thought, right, I'd really had better get something recorded. No, completely 100% planned. Yes, yes. And if you believe that, I have a bridge I'd like to sell you. So hopefully you've enjoyed this, and if you have, you can leave any comments below. You can hit the like button. You can sub to my channel if you haven't already, and as always, stay tuned for more.